Why the new game engine hype is dangerous for the F1 game. Ever since the release of the new generation consoles, various games have seen substantial updates and graphical uplifts. The bar has risen, and so too have the expectations. The F1 games have been among those to rise in quality as each generation progresses onto the next, thanks in part to new engines being introduced to improve the overall quality of the games. The question being raised now among many F1 fans is whether or not the time has come to see a new game engine introduced. Now quickly, a rundown for those who don't understand what on earth it is I'm talking about, or even what a game engine is, here's a brief explanation. A gaming engine is a software development environment, also referred to as a game architecture or a game framework, with settings and configurations that optimize and simplify the development of video games across a variety of programming languages. A game engine may include a 2D or 3D graphics rendering engine that's compatible with different input formats, a physics engine that simulates real-world activities, artificial intelligence (AI) that automatically responds to the player's actions, a sound engine that controls sound effects, an animation engine, and a host of other features. For those of you who haven't got a clue as to what any of that means, let me simplify it for you. Imagine this completed LEGO Death Star is a fully developed video game. Various small pieces used to create it are all the bits and pieces of code and art assets. The engine is the LEGO factory in which all these smaller pieces are actually created. Now, this is obviously a very loose simplification, but I'm sure you get the gist. What many within the community have been asking for is essentially a new factory for higher quality LEGO parts to be used to build higher quality F1 games. Old engine, new engine. Fans are expecting that with the new consoles now available, Codemasters will leave behind the old generation and embrace the new with a brand new engine that will be rid of the problems the current engine faces, whilst improving the overall quality of the games. In an ideal world, this would be the case. However, the sad reality is that modern game development is a long and arduous process. The introduction of a new game engine may not yield the immediate benefits that everyone believes it will, as was the case with F1 2015. The game launched incredibly bare bones, missing multitude of features and loaded with many bugs. It took almost 5 years for Codemasters to come their closest to perfecting the formula with F1 2020, that being the currently highest rated game of the previous generation so far. With the launch of a new engine, there is potential for all the issues we face with the current games to be fixed. However, this is not a guarantee, and it may take years before we see the games reaching the glorious standard we expect. But this of course is all up for interpretation, as we've heard no concrete news or information regarding a new engine to begin with. Simply this new season fresh start tweet that's lit up our socials. Should it come soon, I'm really hoping with every bit of my soul that it delivers the game we've all been dreaming of. However, I also believe it is wise to temper expectations until we know more. We've seen far too many cases of video game hype trains ending in pain and disappointment, leading to the death of many potentially promising franchises. Yes, it's okay to be hopeful for the future, but we must be vigilant and ensure that what we see in our dreams doesn't cloud our reality. With that being said, if you guys would like to see a list of what potential benefits a new engine can bring, please be sure to comment down below. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more news and information on the upcoming F1 2023 game. Thanks for watching.